Hi everybody, Cindy over at paper.old.new. This is week 9 of Roxy's Weekly Challenge. And I am, like I said, running a little behind. Right now I'm trimming the edges off of my envelopes. I have a little... Oh, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Probably because I wasn't... No. Why is it locked in the... There. Anyway. And I'm taking some envelopes apart to make this, she made windowed hinge flip-outs. Now, she was able to fold her envelope over to make her hinge, but I don't know. That's going to leave me like no space. So I'm going to keep the flaps on mine, and that's how I'm going to make my hinges. They all go in the same direction. Okay, and then, so we just cover the envelopes. I made a practice one. So this was the one I kind of, and I didn't put anything down here because I felt like these decorated it enough. It could use something here. And then I covered the back. She made the suggestion, I think she decorated all of her backs. She made the suggestion that you could put journaling paper on the back, and I liked that idea. So I made a journaling spot back here and then decorated the top. So I thought this sticker tied in really well with this. And as I said, I kept the flap for a hinge. Now, you can do this one of two ways. You can either glue the flap around the page like this, or you can glue the flap down on the page like that. This one I decorated so I could use it as a wraparound one, and it can go down the edge of that page, and then I can just decorate this up or make it a tuck or whatever. So this is what we're making. And I figured we would just jump right in and get started after I'm done yammering. Okay, so let's go for it. I have some papers over here. I did have to go into my scrapbook paper area and sort of tear some stuff out that I wanted to use just because I'm not tearing a ruler, guys. Goodness gracious. I want one that tears a straight edge, so see, we're going to put this on this edge. So we want a little bit of overhang on the window, and we're going to tear it right about there. Making more scraps. That our secret goal in all of this is just to continuously make scraps. I'm telling you guys, this weather. I have my glue papers, my glue stick. Let's tear this off down here because I don't need it to go that far down. And so I think these are, as usual, a really cool idea. Like I said, I'm new to junk journaling, so I haven't been doing this for years and years. So like every time I watch a video, it's because it's something different to me. It's so when Rachel does all of these projects, they're all new to me because I haven't been doing this for very long. So it's not only a great way for me to build stash, but I'm also like getting all kinds of ideas and learning all kinds of techniques. And oh, let's see, there's a wrinkle. Okay. set this aside because who knows, we might use it. I wonder if this, no, that's way not skinny enough. That's too bright. Okay, let's see what we want to use along the other side. I don't know if I'll use... It's the skinny strip down the side that I have the trouble with, because it's like, I don't know, it's just, maybe I should figure out what I'm going to use on the bottom, and then it will help me to pick the skinny strip along the side. I'll use this. Okay, let's try this. Got the right colors, kind of, so yeah, good size. I don't need a wide strip of it. Guys, can't keep track of nothing. Let's tear off. So, has everybody made theirs? Like I said, I'm running a little behind this week. It's been kind of a hectic week. So, I'm getting ready to go visit my parents this weekend, maybe, and so I'm just kind of been running around doing odds and ends and whatnot. So, yeah, it's been kind of a hectic week. Let's see, what can we do on the bottom? Oh my goodness. Oh, I love polka dots. I wonder if we could do something with these polka dots on the bottom. I mean, obviously we can. Tear it right along there. So oh, I didn't want to tear the flower up. Oh well. I can use it for something, I'm sure. Okay, so that was gonna go like this. And I'm going to start with the fronts, and then maybe we'll move around to the back. Like I said, I want to do journaling paper on the back, a journaling spot on the back of mine. So I really liked that idea when she suggested it. So I'm going to so I think we're going to do the fronts. We'll get the papers down on all the fronts. See if we can get 3 done like she did. I'm being overly ambitious because I sure as heck don't work as fast as she does yet. But we can give it a shot. I wonder if I could put some... Uh-oh, guys. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. This weather, man. You know, it's funny. I love spring in the fact that it is, you know, the flowers are coming out and, you know, all that sort of thing. I do not like the up and down and the unpredictable temperatures. It just drives me crazy. My sinuses just do not like it at all. Okay, so that's one covered. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're both there. I thought I had lost one. Okay, so, and then we'll do this one. So let's try and find papers for, you know what I was thinking? Maybe I would go all the way down the side. Okay, so we need to take hold on to our strips, right? Okay, so we take this, and I think I want to take it to here. I'm hoping this will fit. This has grids on it, and I can't seem to line this up straight. I like this paper. This was in one of my scrapbook pads. I really like this one. I think I want to take this side all the way down. So like, so I want to put something under here. So what do we want to go with? Let's go with, is this too blue? This is a different blue. I don't like that. You know what that pad had in it? It had some fleur-de-lis paper. Like that, I don't think that would go because that's the wrong blue. See, here's the paper that, I don't like that. That's birds. I thought there was a fleur-de-lis paper in here that was not that. Maybe I'm just... Nope, there it is. It was a brown. Alright, so let's take this. And we're going to take enough to do this bottom. So we're going to tear it right along here. See, I'm piling up all these scraps. I got to get a little box or something to put them in, and then the next time she says, pull out your scraps, I'll have scraps. Okay. Oh, that's got a nasty notch at the top. I was kind of hoping to save that. Can you see that tatter? It kind of, I don't know. It only needs to be wide enough to go right there. So we can tear it off here. That's crooked. We'll have to trim it. And then I need something to go down the side, which I don't know if I should do the grid paper down the other side or not. I feel like that's too much of the same thing. Yeah? Okay, so. Ooh, maybe the dots. That might be kind of fun. It's the right length, so we just have to tear it to the right width. And once again, I have a row of dots to line up on, and I'm still having trouble. Okay, so here's our pieces for this one. So let's go ahead and glue these down. We'll start with this strip. Now she made the suggestion that you could do, like you could wrap things around to the back. Like to help you decorate on the back of the page, you could make the page this bigger and wrap it around so that it covers this for you also. Maybe we'll try that on the last envelope. I have to see where my time is after this one. I'm telling you guys, I would count it as a luxury if I could record and upload in the same day. I just would love to know what that's like. Okay, and this overhangs some, so it's going to have to be trimmed off, but that's okay. All right, and then we're going to glue this like that. Well, like that. And I think I want to glue it. I'm going to put glue all over the envelope, I think. And then that way I can just position the page and then cut it off where I want. I will say this, glue sticks don't like edges. Seems like every time you rub up against an edge, it cuts into the glue. Which I think is funny. I mean, I suppose it could be annoying, but it's kind of funny. All right. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll flip it over and trim it. And hopefully I didn't put it on there too crooked, because I know it's a little crooked. See, look, it's crooked. I got my window all dirty. I have to pull out the Windex. Okay, so let's trim this up. I suppose this could have been one of those ones where I kept it wide and folded it around. I didn't really think about it. I'm telling you guys, it's been a week. Okay. Oh, we don't have a little thing across the top there. Oh, I cut off all the journaling paper down here. Maybe I'll put a piece of this across the top. Put this right across here, like that. All right, so that's another one front covered. And you know me, guys, decorating is going to be the hard part, so buckle up and get ready. Okay, so I have this paper that I really wanted to use. And I want to use it on the bottom down here, so maybe we'll tear it so that it wraps around. What do you think? Or folds over or whatever. So we need to tear it along here. Get my scissors out of the way. I can't tell if these birds are actually in rows or not. Okay, so if we glue this down so we can fold it over. That's the edge of the window. I wonder if I should go. Okay. Just come up the side a little bit. It's kind of different, yeah? I don't know if I'll be able to clean that up or not. I don't want it over top of the window that much. I actually have to do that with scissors. Did I make it so crooked now that it won't work? Oh. Didn't really do much cleaning up though. Okay, so we're going to glue that down, and I think I might use a little bit of this. Let's start by tearing it off here. And then, oh, all the way up. And then here. Okay. And finally, here. And then these we can glue down and they'll fold over the back flap, and that flap will be covered, right? Let's glue this one down first. So let's see. Ooh, 24 minutes, guys. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get to the backs. I want to try and decorate, but I don't know. I glued it to my mat. Guys, I'm having all kinds of issues. Let's see if I can put this down so it doesn't look torn, at least not too torn. All right, so that's not so bad. All right, okay. I would say I would wait to trim it, but because I got glue all over it, I feel like I kind of need to get it out of the way now. I don't actually know if I want to trim this. Other than to kind of make it even. Not straight, but I'll worry about that later. Okay, so this is the front so far. I think maybe a piece, now we can use this. I think maybe a piece of this down this side. I don't want this edge to be straight, so let's tear that. It doesn't need to go too far down either. I'm just going to glue it on and then tear it off at the top. I should have glued it the other way and kept that scruffy edge, but okay. So let's cut this. Hold on to that. There we go. Okay, so we got 3 covered. Now I'm going to fold this on its flap so that I know where the front is, because I don't want to decorate. I don't want to wrap my decorations around the flap. So we're going to go ahead and strings and threads and all kinds of stuff. Okay, we're going to go ahead and fold that over. And then that makes a good flap for later use. All right, here's our 3. I'm going to put my example off to the side, move my glue stick books over a little bit, my glue book, and let's take a look at these. All right, now I will admit that I had some idea that I wanted to use a bird on here. And I found a bird. Question is, can I find it again? Oh, here we go. Isn't he cute? I kind of like him down here in the corner. Now, we'll need, of course, all of the accoutrements to go with him. So let me see what I can find back here, because I have stuff back here, but if you've ever watched me decorate anything, this is the part that causes them. Although I really like that. I keep trying to use these little blue labels, and they keep not working. But I'm wondering if on here it might look kind of cute. Maybe down there like that. I don't know. This feels like it needs something, but I don't know what. So maybe we'll glue this stuff down and we'll worry about the what later. So we're going to glue. This is a card. I don't mind using glue stick on paper. I don't know about cardstock. I'm getting better, guys. That was really fast. Hopefully we'll be able to get the others done just as quick. I don't know if I'll be able to get around to putting journaling on the back, but probably after decorating, we're going to have to call this a day. But for me, this was quite the accomplishment. So I have to admit, I'm pleasantly surprised with how quick these kind of came together. I'm glad I got those papers out because my scrap box is, I mean, I like all of the, occasionally I like the bright colors and whatnot, but I also really like all this, you know, kind of vintagey, older looking stuff. And I am short of that because that's not the kind of scrapbooks I used to put together. So most of my stuff is, like I've told you before, scrapbook. And it doesn't lend itself to it doesn't lend itself to this vintagey stuff because my scrapbook stuff was for my kids' scrapbook, so it's lots of bright colors and crazy stuff. So now don't get me wrong, when I'm doing like what do you call it, little golden books or kids books and turning them into journals, it'll be great for that. Okay, so there's one. Now for these, I have these things here that I wanted to pull out. These, I like these. So maybe we can put one of these down on something. And I'll just tear them off. I was thinking like a light one like this on here. And like I said, we'll just tear them. Let's go this way. Still too tall. It blocks a lot of that window. What if we... This won't be for the whole thing, just for the top. Kind of a cutout top. My fussy cut scissors are upstairs. So that's why you're watching me struggle with these big, huge things. Over on this side, we'll have to kind of not really sure where to. Maybe like that. I mean, I kind of like it on there. I just... Okay, I think maybe it just needs a little something right up here. And I think we'll call that one done for now. I don't think I would add any more to it. This is kind of big. It's almost like a whole nother. You hear my table? It squeaks sometimes when I'm gluing. Okay, then we'll put this one down and we'll call this one done. And I might have to stop it there, guys. We got 2 decorated. I didn't get any of the backs done, but I did show you that one that I had practiced with. So the idea is to do the collaging kind of like you did here, except your excuse me, except your large bottom piece down here would be something for journaling. And you could even do like I did with the one on the, what did I do with it? Uh-oh, I lost one, guys. Oh, here we go. Where this one with the bird paper where you go up the side. So when you're doing the back, if I wanted to, I could take the journaling paper and go across and up. And then I would just have to cover these sides of the window. So, which I would consider doing. So we got 3 covered, 2 decorated, and I will work on that one when you're not looking. And like I said, this was Roxy's week 9, and it was a lot of fun. These are awesome additions to any journal. And like I said, my papers, I have brights, and I mean, again, this is any style you want to make it based on the papers you use. So I hope you guys will give it a try and go over and see Rachel do it. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.